Right then guys, how's it going, and welcome back to the pre-match chat or pre-match pint, depending on what I call this video. I'm not walking up the hill again today because we're going to a different pub before the game. We're going to go watch the early kick-off, Man City versus Chelsea, which should be a good one, and then I will be making my way up to St James's Park to see Newcastle take on Watford. I've just done my intro for the vlog there. 6-pointer. Must win. I still don't like calling it a must win because there is still time. If we win, it's a huge 3 points for us, sends Watford down into the relegation zone and us out of it. If Watford win, that is the absolute worst case scenario. They take an even bigger step away from the relegation zone. And if we draw, then I would say it's a good result for Burnley and Norwich because we're keeping them both in it. So a draw at least would keep us and Watford in it as well. So I would say a draw at the very minimum. A loss today, I think, will have some people saying that it'll be a climb to get back out of this one. It'll need to be 2 wins if we lose today. But we're not thinking that way. Obviously, you guys are watching this before the game. Some of you guys watch it after the game. So if you've already seen the match, then let me know what you thought of it down below. In terms of Watford, the man to look out for obviously is Dennis, doing absolutely quality for them this season. I'm sure he's up there with top 5 goals and assists, so I'm sure he was the only person behind Salah the last time I looked, so he's absolutely rocking it. Having said that, I think they have lost us like 5 or 6 games in a row now, so obviously the form's not there for him. Coming up to St James's Park, it will not be an easy game for them, I'll tell you that. But as I say, he is still the man to watch out for. And you look at what Watford's fixtures are. They've got us today. Then I think it's Burnley in the midweek and then Norwich next weekend. So, like, if Watford were to go on a good bit of form here and win all those games, then they are going to be shooting off into the distance. So that's another reason why we need to actually pick up 3 points, because if we draw, but then Watford go and beat Burnley and Norwich, then they're going to run away with it anyway. So it's not even just today's game, it's the games coming up you've got to look out for. I mean, I've got to say, I would not be surprised if people have put Dennis as their captain for the fantasy football this weekend, playing us and Burnley and then Norwich in a week's time as well. So yeah, Watford's form hasn't been great, but they've got themselves into a place now with 3 very important fixtures, and it's pretty much on them how they do with it. In terms of today, as I say, from a Newcastle point of view, well, we've got a striker in time. That's massive. I literally did a video on Tuesday, my Toon Tuesdays, so if you're not subscribed, be sure to go and look out for that. Every Tuesday I talk about Newcastle. I did that video on Tuesday where I basically said I didn't think it would happen. I did not think it was going to happen in time. I was fully expecting us to bring in a striker this window, but to actually get a deal over the line in 48 hours and now presumably give Chris Wood his debut today is absolutely mental. Again, on Tuesday, I was already talking about how we can play this game without a striker, because as I say, Wilson's injured, Gale is at home playing on the Xbox. What we're going to do? Play Fraser in the false 9 or play Willock at the 10 or something? The fact is, and you know what, as a Newcastle fan, well, obviously I've always been a Newcastle fan, but especially in the last 14 years, we do nothing quickly. And the Trippier deal took a bit of time as well. Trippier's Premier League debut today as well, I should expect. And the fact that we managed to sort something out like that within 48 hours is absolutely crazy. He obviously sounds up for it. I think it's massive not only to have a striker to put the ball in the net, but we need someone to create the space. When we try and play St Max up front, it just doesn't work because he has no room to move. Hopefully, even if Chris Wood doesn't score, he's going to be a bully in the box. He's a 6-foot tall monster who we can just hit the long ball to if we have to. Trippier, just get it long to Chris Wood, chest it down to St Max. So we've given ourselves a massive lifeline with that signing. But having said that, we still need to go and play the game today and get the job done. So I went 1-0 Newcastle in my prediction. I can't see there being many goals in this one. I think both, if I'm honest, I think both teams will be just as worried about losing as they are concerned about winning, because a loss in this game for either team would be will be terrible. So I can see it being a bit of a tight, tentative game, which is why I've gone 1-0 Newcastle. But as I say, if I'm being completely honest, and much of a buzz I'm on of the new striker signing, we lost against Cambridge last week. So I'm not going to lie and say that I'm going in there thinking that we're going to dominate this game. I think it's going to be scrappy. I think it's going to be a horrible watch. I felt all right all morning, but now that I'm out, I'm getting a little bit nervy, to be honest. So I'll stop talking there. As I say, if you are watching before the game, let me know your predictions down below. And if you're watching after the game, as I know a lot of you guys like to do, probably to come back and laugh at me for how positive I was before the game. But let me know what you thought of it as well. Alright guys, thanks for watching as always. Enjoy the game if you're early. Let me know what you think if you're late. And I'll catch you later.